bringing you the sauce. Yeah, man, y'all already know we're talking about that star player of the game. Yeah. Who could that be? Yeah, in a flat game, but it's some stars. If it's the Dallas Cowboys, it's gonna come with some stars. Stars are always a good part of it. Yeah, man. So everybody talking about my boy Sam Williams. Been having him on my intro since he was drafted. That boy look like he got that it factor, you know what I'm saying? Or turf. Who could it be? Yeah, and what's going on? There's so much going on right now. That's so good. Just get ready, man. We getting ready to have a whole lot of fun. And your boy Boss is opening up the phone lines today. We freestyling, yes indeed. So get your stanky leg clothes together. And we gonna talk about this football. Because right now it's looking good. Y'all sit back and chill. I'll be right back. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Yoga fire.
I see y'all in the building, man. I see you. What's up? What's up, Samuel Rowe? Miss Lockhart, Rock the Villain, Marcus, Quentin Butler, True Vibes, Dallas Cowboys, hard hitter, let's go! Yeah, let's go, man. Let's go. Now we can feel good. Now we can have fun. Because we starting to get out our own way, you know what I'm saying? We starting to get our own way. That's the key. We can have fun. We starting to get our own way. We getting out of our own way. You hear me? That's what's going on, man. We getting out our own way. Now we gonna see some Dallas Cowboy football. And yeah, if it's Monday, y'all already know it's about talking about these stars from the game. All right. And listen, y'all, I want y'all to really trust me when I say this. I know I don't say trust me often because I really don't want you to trust me, to be honest. I want you to trust you. So I'll say it better. I'll say just listen to me. Hear me out. I'm going to tell y'all something, okay? Let me drink some measured Kool-Aid real quick. All right, it's looking real good for us. I was teasing it earlier about when I was talking about our identity with the run game, you know, with Sean and RJ. But this stuff that I'm getting ready to talk about is way better. Okay? It's way better. Okay, this is a very good question. Before I get into this content, let me answer this. This is also from my Oak Cliff brother, Ready Red. What's up, OG? He asking a real good question. So let me get to my boy question real quick. I gotta address the homie from my hometown. All right, so real quick, this is what my boy Ready Red said, cause I think this is on some people's mind. I do think this is on some people's mind. I think I need to fix my camera too. Yeah. He say, why the F is Harper not getting snaps at middle linebacker? Politics, my dog. Politics. Because everywhere else, they getting their reps. Everywhere else, youngsters getting a chance to play. And it really started hitting me when I started really observing LVE even more. Man, what? Hold on, my video behind. Y'all give me a second, try to fix this real quick. My video can't be doing that, man. Give me 1 second. Let me fix this real quick. All right, that's better. Much better. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes you gotta fix that camera. That should be much better. Okay. Okay, so now I'm not behind. All right, so now, yeah, let me get this to work. Okay, and that's working better too. So thank y'all for y'all patience. But yeah, so politics, my brother. Politics. It looks like it. Obviously, I don't know that for certain, but it has the stench of it. Because it don't make no sense to be the most productive linebacker in preseason and then you don't get no more tick, you know? Especially with the concerns that's going on that linebacker. Now, the funny thing is some people see this totally different. It's amazing. It's amazing. Like some people really feel like LVE is playing good and Barr's playing bad. Some people feel like Barr is playing good and LVE playing bad. It's amazing how so many people see the game so different. It is. Sometimes it just shocks me. But yeah, Harper should be getting some tick, and he's getting no tick at that linebacker. But what's even more surprising is Cox not getting no tick. That's what's surprising. Is Cox. Like he was getting some tick last year. So he was a younger player with no offseason last year, but you had more faith in him to get him on the field at linebacker. But this is when I knew it was over. When I saw LVE breaking the huddle and leading them at the end, I say, nah. I say just on ego alone, he here to stay. The only thing that's gonna get LVE out of here, just to be honest with you, is gonna take a freak injury like Jordan Lewis. That's it. They riding it out with LVE. So just get ready. I'm just being honest with you. Now, should we continue to lobby for better ideas, better players? Yep. Should we continue to beat the drum on who should be playing out there? Yep. Don't stop. But just to answer your question, what's going on with Devin Harper, it makes no sense. That's the only thing I can tell you. It makes no sense. And people hardly bring up his name. You know, it's just what it is. So one thing also I just say before I get into my star players real quick, just to answer Ready Red's question and go in depth with it, because this is a concern. Obviously, linebacker is a concern. It should be concerning to the Cowboys too. But my also thing with Jabril Cox that they can do, remember, you could play him at a big nickel and you would not be compromising your strong side linebacker principles. You could basically let him play in a base defense. And if they come out there with a tight end or even 3 receiver sets. You can line them right on out there. You sure could. Just keeping it real. So it's one of them things. What's up, Amp, bro? Man, I ain't have time to make that thumbnail, big dog. So, but that's a good idea. We'll get to what you was talking about, big homie. Likely next week. But just because Ready Red brought up linebacker, I want to talk about it real quick. And some ways that I think the Dallas Cowboys could open it up for Cox. But see, because, you know, if you call him a safety, people go crazy. Put him at safety, people go lose their mind. They go, oh, boss.
Yoga fire.
Boss, don't say that, boss. Don't say that. Don't say that. So if you say Big Nickel, they say, oh, that sounds good. It's the same, bro. It's the same. In terms of his skill set, it's the same. So, and for Dan Quinn to be so creative, it's kind of shocking. It's kind of shocking. Let me turn on this game. Boy, say the Birds balling out. Let me turn on this game. Y'all give me 1 second, then I'm gonna get into this star. Matter of fact, let me open up the phone lines real quick. That way, I can watch the game too. And then we still gonna be talking about this star, because the star is very important. Real quick, let me first get these phone lines going. Let's do that. Y'all give me 1 second. Then I'm gonna get right into the star. So I got the phone lines open. Yeah, I got the phone lines open. Y'all come on in. First I want to get on the phone. Yeah, let's get on these phones first. Let's get that going. We got the phone lines up. So yes, 213-205-9022. All right, and now I'm gonna start getting into my start. So I'll just be waiting on y'all to call, and then once I get a call, that'll let me turn on the game, and then I'll be able to keep up and do this at the same time. Cause you know, I'm very good at multitasking. But all right, getting back to the star. All right, and I got the phone lines up. Who should it be? Because to be all the way honest, this was another hard one. To be all the way honest, this was a hard one based on I didn't have no stars in the first half at all. I didn't have nobody as my star. But my first candidate, and I'm gonna get y'all star, okay, as well. And I got the phone lines open. If y'all want to call in, and I'll stop talking about this for a second to talk to y'all. But my first star candidate is them refs.
Yoga fire.
Boy, them refs was solid. They really bailed us out. I ain't gonna lie. See, because if you keeping it real, in my opinion, somebody say Sam Williams, damn it. Now hear me out though. Hear me out on the refs as the star. Bro, we got stuff we ain't got in a while. We got a lot of beneficial calls. To the point, it looked like we was favored. Yeah, somebody say Phil leg's gonna be a problem. Man, let me turn this game on, bro. You teasing over here. Let me see. I'm gonna turn it on my phone. Y'all give me 1 second, turn this game on. Y'all give me 1 second. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna turn this game on. Boys over there talking about Phil's gonna be a problem. I gotta see this. Cause I wasn't gonna even watch it like this, cause I wanted to watch the faster version. I don't wanna watch the 3-hour version. I wanna watch it where I can get through it quick. I don't wanna see all them commercials and all that. Here we go. I'm gonna turn this game on though. Y'all give me 1 second, man. Y'all be patient with your boy. Be patient with your boy, boss. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff you gotta do. Alright, Monday night. Okay, here we go. Put this game on in the back. Alright. Y'all give me 1 second. I got the game. Okay. So I'll be able to peek at it. So when y'all be talking about this dude Fields, I'm gonna be able to see if he really all this you said. Come on in, Renell. Come on in. Well, come on in. If you want to come on into the show, come on in the show. The link is the same, big dog. We can do a Monday night party. And we can talk about what we talking about at the same time. That's exactly what we getting ready to do. And ain't nobody called in too. Y'all weak for that. Y'all must be into this game. But anyway, so the refs definitely bailed us out on some calls, you know. So I had to consider them as a star. Because remember, Michael Parsons got a holding call. Yeah, I'm looking at the game now. It looked like Fields is fumbling. So maybe I'm bad luck to Fields, but he looking kind of boo-boo trash right now. And then Swain say the Bears looking shaky against the run. I can imagine that. All right, here we go. Got a call. Boss Cowboy Sports. Hello? Boss Cowboy Sports. Yeah, somebody just hung up. Man, yeah, I don't think Fields gonna be a problem. But the refs was my first star candidate that I looked at. But then obviously I'm gonna get serious now. The star came down to two people to me. All right, I'm not gonna even prolong this. I'm not gonna prolong this. It's coming down to Sam Williams and Turpin. Those are the two right now that would be my star. Sam Williams and Turpin. And see, Turpin is getting slept on too. Because this is another week in a row where he showed up real big on special teams. Not small. He showed up big. A lot of people is forgetting about him. You know what I'm saying? And see, he turned up on, and matter of fact, he the best return man right now in the league. So it's like Sam Williams did his thing, no doubt. And obviously I love what I see in Sam Williams, just keeping it real. But we gotta consider. I'm gonna pick one of these boys today. Matter of fact, it's still somebody else I still gotta consider, right? I'm gonna put him on my list. Hold on real quick. We got a call. Boss Cowboy Sports.
What's up, boss? This is Marcus.
Hey, what's up, Marcus? What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? I just want to talk about your two star players.
Let's go.
I want to start with Sam Williams.
Okay.
He's stepping up in a big way, in my opinion, with less snaps. I think he should get more snaps. I think if you get more snaps, you get some more productivity from Sam Williams.
Yeah, no doubt. And then obviously that splash he made was so big, demands it now. I agree. It demands it because it was too outstanding for just 15 snaps. I agree.
Yeah, and that's kind of my thinking is what if these guys are getting, high production on low snaps? So what's Dan Quinn's thinking? Is he going to give them more snaps like in the next game? So for example, I think Sam had 12 snaps, so is he going to get 20 snaps next time? And also, I feel like Turpin as the star player as well, because I see how hard at. So with Turpin's speed in the return game, it can help us in the flip the field position, because that's what we need. I feel like us going to left the field last year was no problem with no help at the return game, but now we have return help, so I think that offers me a little bit more juice, from the start of the field possession.
Nah, man, and see, all right, so I'm gonna put you on the spot, Marcus. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Who is your star? Pick one.
Man,
this a hard one. What's up, JC?
It's tough because, let me see. I want to go with Sam. With Sam Williams.
You go with Sam? What brought you over, bro? What brought you over? I want to know.
So what brought me over is not only the 2 sacks, it's the fact that he had another play where it was a tackle for a loss, and it was the tackle on a running back.
Yeah.
And also I kind of see him in that run game, how he kind of muddy up the waters in the trenches. So I kind of like that, and it kind of leads me to believe that he can not only play the right end, he can play the left end as well.
Right.
So he got that strength. So if there's a tight end over there, I don't think that's going to hold him back. He got that strength, and he's only a rookie too.
Right.
But the last thing I want to add is the linebacker position.
All right.
That really bothers me. I think that we're really handicapped with Barr and LVE. It's like when one plays well, the other one doesn't. And LVE, he doesn't fight through blocks. You're 6'4", 255 pounds. You should be more of a thumper, in the trenches. So my only hope, I know that Harper and Cox don't get no playing time. My only hope is Damone Clark. I heard Stephen Jones on one of the fan today. He was talking about Damone Clark getting on the field this week. So I'm crossing my fingers. I hope when he stay on the field with that special teams, I hope it's actually playing defense, And that's all I have.
No, man, I appreciate it, man. Good call. And I ain't gonna reveal my star yet. I'm gonna save that to the end, but I appreciate the call. I'm glad I finally get to talk to you again, big dog.
All right, now, talk to you later.
All right, that was Marcus. Now, it might be another Marcus because he sounded a little bit different than the other Marcus that be calling in. But I like this comment real quick. I want to talk about this comment. He said, how about the right side of O-line? They were opening up some huge holes, and we finally stayed with the run. Yeah, bro. Yeah, see, it's a lot of good going on, and I can't wait to talk about that. I can't wait to talk about that. Because this is what I'm seeing, bro. I'm being all the way honest. I'm seeing Kellen Moore being stripped. Okay. And going, and it looked like he's starting to embrace the running game. And I don't mean embrace like believe in it. It's almost like he's cornered like a king on a chessboard. And he has no choice but to try to be creative in the run game. So before I get to that, I'm gonna talk about somebody else that I think I still gotta add to my start list. All right. Here it is. I gotta add my boy Dak to my start list. Okay. Dak should be considered a star too, man. And I really think we take Dak for granted. Because it's so many times that he's been called on to come straight out the box, and then he already hot and we can just eat the pizza. It's hot. It's ready to go. As a rookie, he started as a 4-teamer, right? Then Kellen Moore went down with an ankle. He got moved up to 13. He just outplayed Showers. But then Romo got hurt. And then he was forced out there. And we all know what happened from that. He instantly balled out. Instantly. Day one. Right? But then he was Mr. Durable, Mr. Nonstop until he hurt his ankle. What's up, Daisy? Yeah, we take him for granted, Daisy. We do, right? He hurt his ankle. He has no offseason with his weapons. He built his backyard basically for nothing because the only thing he could work on was his rehab. He cannot throw with his guys. Then he goes to the training camp because he was overthrowing and overworking himself trying to come back. He had a baseball style injury with a lat issue. Knocked him out all the training camp last year. He comes back, kills it versus Tampa, throwing. Now we on this year, right? We all know, and my boy Montana said, I've been behind Dak since day one. I'm glad you have, because it's not enough of us who have Montana on the cool, bro. It's not enough of us who have been behind Dak since day one. It's a whole lot of people that's like, they more so proud that they've been anti-Dak from day one. It's a whole lot of people that's like proud to be anti-Dak from day one. Hold on, man. I need to fix this. Something going wrong with my... Y'all give me a second, man. Let me fix this. Y'all give me 1 second. I gotta fix my social media thing real quick. Get y'all comments in here clean. But then I'm gonna finish talking about Dak real quick. But he taken for granted, man. I can do two things at once. He taken for granted, man. Because then he comes out there and he has a very, very efficient game, right? This is after a bad game one, but being out for 5 weeks. And then he come back. He throws the ball very good. Like, it's a lot of people, to me, they getting them all the way wrong. Y'all give me 1 second, man. Let me try to fix this. There it is. I got it working now. All right. Yeah, some people like that, and I agree with you. Some of these people don't like how Romo went out. It's something very weird. And it did, and True Vibe said it felt longer than 5 weeks. Yeah, and then let's just look at Dak real quick. I just want to look at his numbers, okay? Because I want to remind y'all that most people are saying Hurts is MVP, and he averaging numbers right around this, you know, except he not as good on the completion percentage, you know. So when you come back and you have 113 as a passing rating and you completing 76% of your throws, that's a good game. But see, I'm gonna tell y'all what's really going on with Dak. I'm gonna be all the way honest with what's going on with Dak. It's just what it is. Dak is gonna be damned if you do and always damned if you don't. It's what it is. It's nothing gonna change that. It's literally nothing that's gonna change it. Because the moment Dak changes that and flips it, by next week, Dak go throw for 400 yards or something crazy next week, right? You know the first thing they gonna say? That's garbage yards. So when he throw for 200, they gonna be like, he sucks. He throw for 400 and 300, they gonna say, they gave him that. It is. So people, damn Dad. Right. Ooh, I need that button. I'm gonna get that damn Dad. Yeah, bro. Yeah, the goalpost, D.A. Lee, it's gonna always be moved with him, bro. It's always gonna be moved with him. They gonna always move the goalposts with that. So it's really no use of defending them. It's really no use, because we wasting our time, because them people that don't like Dak, they not gonna like him no matter what he does. It is nothing you can say to them. The only thing they go do, y'all hear me out. This is the only thing they go do. They go wait for him to be human. Yeah, they go wait for him to be human. Yeah, they go wait for him. And see, check this out. See, this is the narrative that's going around the most. This type of thinking. What about that 40 million? Nah, I didn't pay you the game manager. I need style points, yards and TDs and Super Bowls. These MFers act like they paying Dak's salary. They both say I need style points, bro. I shouldn't even address you because you said style points. You need style points in this game. right, I'm done talking. I'm not gonna even address that. Boy said I need style points. Bro, how the hell you even define that? See, that's what I mean. You can't do nothing with them, bro. You can't do nothing with them types, bro. It is nothing Dak will ever be able to do. Because he gave them style points. He gave them plenty of 400-yard games. He won more 400-yard games than Romo ever did. More, yeah. He got more and won more than Romo. He gave you style points already. He was on pace for 6,600 yards, but this is exactly what they gonna do. That was garbage though, boss. That boy said, I need style points and I need a Super Bowl. Like quarterbacks just guarantees you a Super Bowl. Probably the best quarterback all time ain't got a Super Bowl. Dan Marino don't have no Super Bowl. Because contrary to popular belief, quarterbacks don't win Super Bowls. Teams win Super Bowls. So my 4 star candidates, and then I'm gonna take a call. But then I'm gonna get to some real good news that I've been teasing y'all with. So my first star candidate is the refs for this game, because they really did hook us up. Then Sam Williams, all right. Then Turpin, and then Dak. Oh, okay, Mr. Dunn. Okay, whew, my bad. Listen, let me apologize to you, Mr. Dunn. Man, you can't be playing with me though, man. You know I'm sensitive about this. He playing. He said I was being sarcastic. My bad, Mr. Dunn. I ain't mean to call you out. But man, you already know it's too many crazy people out here, Mr. Dunn, for you to be playing like that. You know what I mean? You playing too much. Especially when I'm talking about it. You already know I'm already got my gun out and I'm ready to do. You playing too much. You playing too much. Sometimes when you see Boss pull out that gun, don't walk in the line of fire, because I will shoot you. Yeah, to be honest, we all tired of it. Like, we tired of it. I'm sick of it. It's like, man, it's like I get sick, and I really am sick. Can I just vent to y'all real quick? Can I just sit back? Can y'all be my therapist real quick? Some of y'all, I'm gonna be y'all therapist when I say this, but I need y'all to be my therapist. I am so sick of our fans literally drooling and slobbering over quarterbacks that's not as good as Dak. I'm so sick of it. It just, Cooper Rush did not play good. But you listen to our fans, man, he was throwing them guys open, and you be like, when? When? He throwing them open. See, he just let it go, boss. That's the difference between Cooper Rush and Dak. He just trusted. He just trusts what he sees. I say, bro, y'all didn't see them 4 interceptions they dropped? See, everybody know about that one interception that was dropped versus Detroit. Oh, everybody know. See, they have everything memorized. Yeah, Mr. Pastor Taft, they don't know football. They don't. And some of them do. They just be hating. Pastor, sometimes they just be hating. They need to go to your church. You need to lay hands on them and get your hating devil self out. Lay hands on them, Pastor. Get your hate. The devil of hate need to come out of you in the name of Jesus. Get your hater self out of here. Man, I just want to talk for 1 second, just for 1 second, and you hear so many people, if Cooper Rush, if he wins out, then then we're gonna have to go with a hot hand. What? Like, bro, let's be all real right now. We know in this game that Dak just played, Dak threw a whole lot of balls in this game that Cooper Rush could not have thrown. See, I got the chart, bro. Y'all got me messed up. I got the chart of Dak throws right here. Bro, that is a lot of green. See, that's what be killing me. Like, even when Dak play good, they be like, it was. I swear, it is like the most fake. It's the fakest. I got Pastor watching because I want to cuss, but Pastor, I want to cuss so bad, but your presence is making me be holy right now. Oh, I want to cuss bad. I mean, even with Dak play good. Man, let me just here. I told y'all I needed to vent, but I'm gonna vent on this. This killed me. Even when Dak was a rookie, they say, and when it was time for him to get paid, see, I don't know if he worth all the money. Because Dak don't put teams on his back. The whole time, it was only 2 people with more game-winning drives. No, matter of fact, it was 1. It was only 1 quarterback. Only 1. Tom Brady. Only Tom Brady had more game-winning drives than Dak when he was trying to get paid. And they would say, Dak is just not average. I mean, he's not accurate. They still say that. He's average. I'd be like, how are you top 5 in every category, but you average? Boss, he can't carry a team. What is that? What is carrying the team? Because if you only behind Tom Brady in game-winning drives, that means you've carried some teams. You've carried some teams. Because see, when you driving to win, they know you driving to win, and the defense is going to scheme to stop the pass because they know you need to pass. So the fact that you going against the odds, yet you still win the game, mean that you carried the team on your back.
Yoga fire.
But boss, he can't throw the ball deep, boss. See, Cooper Rush, he just lets it rip.
Yoga fire. Yoga flame.
And then you say, hold on, kinfolk. Dak has been top 4 or top 2 most of his career in deep ball accuracy. But boss, he doesn't lead his receivers. They always got to catch behind them, boss. So anyway, that's why we got to put Dak up in here as this star, because what he just did is not easy. Coming off a surgery where they said it was going to take 6 to 8 weeks, you come back in 5. And you come back in 5 weeks and you bust a passing rating of 113. You 70% on your throws. You 76%. And remember, he had some drops. He should have been like 85% and haven't thrown in the game in 5 weeks. But people will be like, bro. And I'm gonna listen. This stuff is like a coat, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Then I'm gonna get to the real good news. the real good news, because I've been teasing this, but I got to get to this real good news. But this is the deal, man. This stuff is scary to see the amount of brainwashing that's on a lot of people. Like, they are literally brainwashed. Like, they believe lies like I've never seen. It's the craziest thing in the world. Now check me out. I was at my car location, man, doing some stuff with my car, right? And I'm talking to a guy, and he say, man, I'm a Cowboy fan. He say, but Cooper Rush, you need to keep that job. I say, huh? He say, Dak ain't gonna be ready to play versus Detroit. I say, yes, he is, bro. He gonna be ready to play. He said, he ain't been the same. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. He said, Dak has not been the same since his ankle. I said, he better. He said, no, he not. This is a Cowboys fan. I said, yes, he is. He broke a franchise record on that same ankle that you saying he won't be the same with. He did not. I said, he did. He threw 37 touchdowns. You know how many 37 is? He didn't throw 37. I said, he threw 37 last year. The MVP, Aaron Rodgers, threw 37. That's a franchise record after his ankle. The dude was brainwashed. He was media brainwashed. He just couldn't get it through his head that I was telling him the truth on his quarterback. That he broke a record in 16 games last year. So this is what I want to tell y'all about Dak. It's the craziest thing in the world. They literally treat all of us like we stupid. They treat everybody like you don't see what your eyes see. Yeah. Let me post this, man, because this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. He said the truth MVP said Hurts 15 to 25, 155 yards, 2 TDs, 0 interceptions, and talked about being MVP. Exactly. Dak 19 to 25, 207, 1 TD, and talked about like he's trash. That is a fact. That is a fact. Yeah. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. They literally talk to us like we crazy. Yeah, Marcus, you right. He said them people on Facebook. Yeah, it's them people on Facebook. They be crazy, bro. They be real life crazy. They be having these big old groups, Romo groups, Dak suck groups, Dak is trash, Scott groups, and it be thousands of Cowboy fans that come together just to hate on Dak. It's the see it done it. See, I can't do it, Donnie. That's the thing that get me, that I test. See, it's like how are people eyes so opposite facts? Like how? Like how do people like eyes see what's actually not happening? Like 76% is a very good percentage. That says that you're accurate. 113 passing rating, that means you're accurate. Yes, you're connecting. Yes, your guys are catching your balls that you're throwing. And it's eye test. That kills me. And then when they nitpick him, and I ain't talking about you, Donnie. I'm just talking about a lot of people that use, not you specifically, but that term eye test. Cause see, Donnie might be just keeping it real. He said Dak was okay yesterday. See, listen, y'all. This is what we all gotta understand. We gotta understand that quarterback is not about big numbers and goosebumps. See, we look at quarterback like it's about if you only 200, 250, they like, that's okay, womp womp. If you just doing your job, protecting the football, not taking risk. Oh, this is why you got to deal with them pastors. See, them pastors, they speak in parables. Look what pastor said. The eye test is the scoreboard. Yes, the eye test is the production. Exactly. So, and see, this is the problem with a lot of people's eyes. They say, okay, and I'm not capping when I say this, but those of us who played, we know y'all been super silly critical of that. Okay, it's like super, right? So, like to this level. Oh man, Dak threw it behind Gallup. We talking about the difference of here versus here. Let me get over. We talking about the difference of here versus here. So if it's here, it's Gallup fault for dropping the ball. But if it's here and his hand still got around the ball but he dropped it, it's Dak's fault. According to some people that critique Dak. All Dak threw it behind him. Let me give y'all the real truth. This is the real truth. I'm gonna give you the facts of how this really works, y'all, from playing the game. And this is something that's see D.A. Lee, bro. See, D.A. Lee, don't do it, bro. Don't just do it, bro. Don't just come so real like this. Catch radius is it, bro? Yeah, what D.A. Lee said, catch radius is ignored. Bruh, this is the rule of receiver. I'ma let y'all know this is the rule of a receiver. This is the standard of a receiver. I'ma tell you the real standard of any real receiver. Any real receiver says if my hands touch it, I supposed to catch it. I'm telling you the truth. If it's 2 inches off the ground, 50 yards downfield, if my hands could touch it and I didn't catch it, it's on me and not the quarterback. So if he throw it here, see D.A. Lee talked about radius. So yeah, the radius is a circle or half the circle, right? Because of your arms. As long as I can put my hands on it, it don't matter if I gotta contort a little bit and catch it like this. If it hit my hands, it's on me. But some fans really be sitting here thinking, oh, Dak didn't hit him in stride because the ball was here versus here. And they be dead serious. So think about the standard they putting on Dak. You can be 30 yards downfield, but to them, the ball still needs to be right here. Not here, not here, here. They'll watch Noah Brown drop it. I saw this. Noah Brown, he had to go up like this and get the ball and dropped it. It was in his radius, but he dropped it. You heard the commentator say, that was on Dak and him. No, that was on him. Because see, when it was, and this is the thing they get him on there with Cooper Rush, they forgot that the same Noah Brown was having to literally jump to get his balls. And that's what be killing me. It be like, how do y'all give that dude a pass, but this dude over here gotta be perfect? This dude, Dak was off because the ball, he had to put his arms up to catch that ball. He had to actually raise his arms, boss. That's not accurate on a quarterback. Yeah. So anyway, let me get to this good news though. But somebody got to defend Dak sometime, man. There's so many people hating on Dak. Somebody got to be the person that actually step up and call out this nonsense that be happening on a constant basis on our quarterback. I mean, it's non-stop ridiculous hate. Like literally, he coming off a bad thumb, surgery, play a clean game, beat a hungry team coming off a bye, and they like womp womp. Then he go come out there and throw for 350 or 400, and they gonna say garbage. Some of them people just
wrong.
Just fake and wrong.
You are fake news.
Just fake and phony and wrong. All right, but this is the main thing that I want to talk about before I reveal. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all keep pulling me back into Dak. I'm sorry, y'all keep pulling me back in, but like 19 of 25, it's more than not bad. 19 out of 25 is good, especially when you know drops was in there. 19 out of 25, man, it ain't too many quarterbacks at all that have a 76% completion. It's more than not bad. That's a good game. Is it like off the charts? No, but is it solid? Man, that easily is the definition of doing your job. But anyway, let me get to this good news. Because see, this is the main thing that I've been wanting to talk about. Yeah, I got the phones open. I got the phones open, Tariq. I've been having them open for a minute too, bro. I've been having them open for a minute. So don't call yet though, because now I'm finna get into this main thing that I'm gonna open it back up though in a minute. And so call in is when I get off of this. But this next thing I'm finna talk about, bro, listen. This is what's going on. Now this is where I want y'all to prepare your hearts. Prepare your hearts, because Boss Cowboy, he's seeing some things, and I'm gonna just be honest with you. Okay, I'm seeing some good things starting to come out of Kellen Moore, at least for this game. Okay, I'm not going to write home yet. I'm not gonna act like he's fully repented, but I do see some things that I've been wanting to see. Okay, and I always want to be consistent when I say this. I don't care what it is and what part of life this is, but this is important what I'm getting ready to say. When you see people starting to make the changes on what you said you want to see, acknowledge it. I know, see, Ty said I want to slap this guy. I know, I get it. See, and let me say this, and I'm keeping it real. All right, I'm keeping it real. There's a such thing as us being scorned, all of us, in a lot of different situations, to where I've seen enough. I'm done with you, right? We get to a point like that. But see, what was we saying specifically we wanted to see out of Kellen Moore? We said we wanted to see more creativity out of the run game. This Detroit game, we did. Now, some of it was very mistimed. You know what I'm saying? Some of it was very mistimed. The personnel was bad on some of it, especially like trying to have Pollard run tough yards in the red zone. That was backwards. But in terms of him showing a commitment to the run game, I saw it. And I saw a lot of the stuff I've been wanting to see. Attacking the edges. I saw that. I'm just keeping it real. I saw that. I saw the sweeps. I saw the toss. I saw the counter. I saw it. He mixed it up. Now, some of it was very dumb. See, I know what was still dumb, but at least I'm seeing you going the right direction. Like, for instance, to run a toss play again and lose on a 3rd and short after you already lost on a toss play. Should have told you not to attack those edges because they have the speed and pursuit to keep up with your toss. See, that was stupid. But if I'm looking at it half full, I say it was stupid, but at least you ran the ball. That is a step in the right direction on 3rd and short. That's why this clip I'm getting ready to show y'all is super important, because what you starting to see for the first time, and I've never seen this. How many of y'all know I've been keeping up with this? I've been watching Kellen Moore close for a long time. I'm talking about, man, Kellen Moore couldn't go into the bathroom. I was gonna be like, open the door, I want to see what you doing. So I'm telling y'all, I'm seeing a shift. It's a shift that's happening because for the first time, he is starting to be called out. And he's being called out on specific stuff we've been talking about on this channel. Yeah, I said it, Ty said, yeah, damn, boss. Yeah, he can't go in the bathroom. I'm gonna be like, open up the door. I wanna see what you doing. Nah. Yeah. I wanna make sure you boo-booing up in there. Yeah. Don't be sitting down neither. Stand up. Keep the door open. No, you ain't getting no lights off. That's how much I had my own Kelly Moore. So when I tell y'all I'm keeping up with this, I am. So listen. I want y'all to listen. And I told y'all, boss, see, y'all been listening to Angry Boss. Now, boss is saying something. I just want y'all to listen and tell me if I'm tripping. All right. So here we go. I want y'all to listen. This is from Bobby Belt. Listen.
Talk about the 3rd and shorts.
Look, I think that, so Brian's trying to make the argument, and this is something we need to figure out. It's probably a McCarthy Friday walk-off question, or you guys can ask him at Friday at 6:30.
Or you can. You'll be in for choppy.
Today.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'll be there. But, Sean, you can ask him because he loves you. Y'all are besties, and, you know, the question about Brian thinks they were trying to break up some tendencies. So, like, instead of handing off the ball to Zeke on the up back, they're pitching it out to Pollard just to put something different on tape.
Yeah.
And show defenses, like, we're not just going to hand it off here. But
see, that's so stupid. But see, this is the deal. He getting called out about it. So they said on them 3rd and shorts, he running tosses just because I don't want to put nothing on tape. I don't want to put nothing on tape. I want to try to trick y'all. And see, remember I told you, I said the danger of Philly is that they know who they are and they do what works, even if it's boring. See, look at Philly, and it's almost every time. When it's 3rd and short, they literally got one play for 3rd and shorts. QB sneak. They do one thing. And they say, we gonna do it until you stop it.
I think you still can change up your tendency by just handing it off to Tony Pollard and let him run up between the tackles. Like, you don't have to get cute like that.
Ooh, when you hear Bobby Belt, listen, y'all. Bobby Belt sounded like Boss Cowboy and Coach Marv. You ain't got to get cute. See, I've been losing my mind on them 3rd and shorts. I've been losing my mind. Boss, why you complaining? We beat the Bengals. I'm like, y'all didn't see him throwing it on 3rd and short? instead of running the ball to close out the game. Oh, boss, stop being negative, boss. We win. That's why I hate your channel. When we come over here, you're just negative. I'm like, no, that is dumb. And that's gonna get us beat in the big game. But then, boss, shut up. But then Bobby's saying the same things, calling it out.
Handing it off to Tony Pollard and let him run up between the tackles. Like, you don't have to get cute like that.
You ain't got to get cute like that, Kellen. They ain't never talked about Kellen like this. Never. And I've been listening to the fan and all of these places. Ain't never heard nobody talking like this. Brian Broder's been going at it. I heard KNC Masterpiece going at Kellen Moore on his third downs. And now we hearing it from Sean and RJ in the mornings. They are finally focusing a target on the person that's been hurting us and being cute. And it's no longer just coming from the underground. It's no longer just coming from Boss Cowboy Sports and the other YouTubers. It's now finally getting called out from the main boys in the media.
I don't understand why early in the game a lot of it was, let's run Pollard in between the tackles and let's run Zeke to the edge.
Yeah.
See? Talk that talk, Bobby. Talk that talk. That lack of common sense.
It's how they were running the ball in the first half. And that's a bit of a confusing approach given what their skill set seemed to be.
Ooh! Why are you running Zeke outside and Pollard in between the tackles? I'm gonna give that 2 claps. I'm sorry. I know I'm being dramatic, but I've been waiting on this day, so I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. And see, this is the thing. When you hearing all these people saying it, that's putting pressure on Jerry and them too. See, when I say we are in a very blessed place right now, I'm serious. So everybody that's been, boss, you so negative. See, now I can sit back and enjoy the season because I'm seeing that we are moving in the right direction. I can now sit back and just enjoy and be like, all right, now we starting to gear up with the right fight style. I'm seeing it, dog. I'm sitting now. We still got to keep our eyes open, but they calling out Kellen for the cuteness, and specifically the cuteness on third down.
Tackles and let's run Zeke to the edge,
Yeah.
which was how they were running the ball in the first half. And that's a bit of a confusing approach given what their skill set seemed to be. I mean, I think Pollard's more adept running in between the tackles than Zeke is running outside at this point. But you know, there's I had some questions about the way they approach things in the running game, the way that they called things. This is 2 weeks in a row now where I felt like they've gotten too cute in short yardage.
See, listen. See, he said it's been 2 weeks in a row that they got cute in short yardage. Let me ask y'all, has it been 2 weeks? Has it been 2 weeks? It's been more than 2 weeks. It's been every week. It's been every week. I can tell you every time he did it. He did it in the Bengals game. He got cute on third and short. Yeah. And this is what happened. I can tell you exactly what happened. That's when they held Noah Brown. Yeah. He was being cute. And that was the game Zeke was averaging 6 yards per carry. He got cute. And then people, boss, but they held him. No, you don't take a low percentage throw like that. The high probability is to go to the guy that's been getting you them tough yards. Zeke on third and short. He did it in the Giants game. And that was the game that was, but boss, he dropped it. If he wouldn't have dropped it, no. It's not about if he dropped it. On 3rd and short, go to the guys who killing it on the ground and just move the chains, Kellen. It has not been just 2 weeks. It's been over 2 weeks. It's been 5 weeks of Kellen doing this. He just noticed it the last 2 weeks. But I'm glad Bobby Belt is calling it out. He like, bro, what is he doing on 3rd and short? I've been talking about him on 3rd and short since the Bengals. And it's a silly inability to close out games. And you're right, AJ Jones, in the red zone. Right. But he ran it better in the red zone. This game, he just ran it with the wrong people.
Situations. There was the short yardage situation in the second quarter where I thought they were indecisive and they couldn't figure out what they wanted to do, and they were like, all right, let's go for it on 4th down, and then they were late getting up to the line of scrimmage, had to call timeout, and went, never mind, we just wasted a timeout in order to take a 22-yard field goal. So I didn't love the way that they approached some of these, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1.
Ooh, and this is the spanking Kellen Moore needs to improve, y'all. Yep. Boss on the play after CD challenge. That should have. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. After that CD. Well, we passed off of that. Yeah, 3rd and short. But listen.
The way that they approach some of these, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1.
Ooh, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. That's exactly what I've been talking about. Now, they finally on his head, and they talking loud.
And they were really good at that in the early part of the season. For the last couple of weeks, that's been an issue for me, and I don't know if that's a Kellen Moore thing trying to break tendencies, like Brian's saying, or they're just, getting a little too cute with things, and it's the, DJ Khaled, congratulations, you played yourself meme. For me, and I don't know if that's a Kellen Moore thing trying to break tendencies, like Brian's saying, or they're just, getting a little too cute with things, and it's the, DJ Khaled, congratulations, you played yourself meme.
Bro, this is the talk that needed to happen literally right now. Listen, y'all. If we go embrace being a run identity offense, Kellen needed this spanking that he getting right now. He needed it, and guess what? It's moving him in the right direction. I don't trust Kellen for nothing. I do know that he's a stubborn dog. I know that he wants to get credit from play calling. That's why he getting cute. It's time to say it. That's why he getting cute. Bro, you don't remember Mike McCarthy turned around and got to yelling at him this game? See, Sam, you be playing too much, Sam. Sam, you be playing too much, bro. See, I told y'all, don't come in here playing with stuff I'm serious about, boy. You would get shot. See, now I'm starting to recognize when y'all playing. Y'all be playing too much, bro. That boy Sway say, he said, y'all don't like Kelly because he had boys out American. See, stop playing, bro. That's how you get shot, playing. You play it, I got a loaded gun and you playing, Sammy. Stop it. I already shot somebody earlier for playing too much, and I shot the homie. He a cool dude. He like, boss, I was being sarcastic. I'm like, stop playing. On this subject, stop. Oh, yeah. Yes, I straight messed up. Homie just messing with me in the chat, and I shot him down. Like, I had to apologize to the homie, like, my bad, bro. But you playing too much. But on the cool, though, we needed this. And I know I'm still going to get to the star, but this is what we need if we going to be a true run identity offense. We need Kellen to know you can't get out of this circle, dog. And you can't get cute. And see, let me tell you, it's time to say it. Kellen is trying to get a job off of the Cowboys. Oh, man. My boy, he say, midway through the third, the Bears had 30 rushes for 179 yards. Dallas, we have a problem. Yeah, we gotta handle the Bears, and we know they go try to give us their best punch. We know that. You right to appreciate the super chat, Amp. And you right. We gotta keep our eyes open for them, and that might help us with linebacker, because we need to continue to have these hard run games, because that also needs to be put in the corner, right? That needs to be put in the corner. Like, just like Kellen Moore is being moved to a corner, the run game as a problem and us stopping the run need to be put in the corner to where you can't hide from this. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what's going on with Kellen right now. But this is the important thing of what I'm saying with Kellen. Kellen, in my opinion, wants to get a job off of the Dallas Cowboys. That's I honestly to God feel that from the bottom of my heart. That's why he consistently tries to do something fancy on pivotal downs, because he wants to get the credit. And that's why it's usually something exotic or weird or extra creative and unnecessary. Because if a double reverse works on third and short, what people gonna be talking about? What they gonna be talking about? Ooh, that play call from Kellen. See, ooh, Kellen, ooh, he threw it on third and short. What guts? That's what he want. Because if you say on third and short, I'll run Zeke. Who gonna get the credit? Zeke. Because your play calling is boring. Just like Philly. What Philly do on third and short? QB sneak. That's boring. Ain't nothing creative about that. Right? So you don't get no credit. So you look at Kellen Moore in them pivotal situations. See, this is what I want y'all to peep. Watch this the entire season. Watch on those pivotal downs. 4th and 1, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. Watch. Just watch what he do. Don't forget what I'm telling you. Just watch. Just when it's 3rd and short, be like, Zeke is averaging 7 yards a carry right now. It's obvious what he should do. Let's see what he gonna do. Toss. Wait, what? Toss? 3rd and short? We've been running on them all day and you toss it twice? But see, this is what's happening. The pressure they putting on them, Bobby Belt and them, Broadus, right? Now how long y'all been watching me say on this channel, I've been by myself? I feel like I've been by myself calling out this dude. I ain't by myself no more. Yeah, that what'd he say? DJ Khaled, you played yourself. And see, what Broadus saying, he not trying to give them a tendency. Forget a tendency. Just do what you do well on 3rd down. Just do what you do well. Like, think about it. Do y'all remember when we was playing Buffalo in the first Super Bowl in the 90s? And we kept running to the right side over and over and over for the entire series until we scored? See, that's what Kellen don't understand. See, Coach Moore say this a lot. but I want y'all to hear me out. What he don't understand is there's a certain part of the game that a lot of people don't factor in, which is also taking the soul of another man. Just taking his whole soul. And so when you do plays that they know coming and they still can't stop it, that's how you take the heart out of a man. That was the second Super Bowl? Okay, I'm sorry, Pastor. I'm sorry. I thought it was the first. Okay, it was second. But that's how you... that game was over, though. As soon as that happened, we all remember that. That game was over. When they kept running to the same side, the same play for the whole drive, they didn't change nothing. They kept doing it over and over and over and over, one play. See, the psychological part is what Kellen don't get. Listen, I hate to bring this up, but this is true. They showed a highlight of Philadelphia center, and they lined up on 3rd and short, and he told Bohanna to his face, he said, you know what's coming. You know what's coming. And they still got the first down. How you think Bohanna felt? Let's just keep it real now. I know Bohanna one of our guys, but let's just be honest on the emotional side. What do you think Bohanna felt like? For a man to tell you, you know what we getting ready to do. Yeah. What you think we finna do? We finna run right at you. And then do it. So that's the thing that Kellen Moore, see, that's why he always trying to trick you. Let me run a toss. Let me try to beat you with speed. Let me sneak Noah Brown up on this 3rd and short. Let me run an option with Cooper Rush. Y'all remember that one? Y'all remember that? That dude ran an option. Let me keep playing Bobby Bill.
Cute with things, and it's the DJ Khaled, congratulations, you played yourself meme. But that's kind of been a frustrating aspect, I think, for them, and something that I think bears questioning to Kellen Moore today, and to Mike McCarthy this week is just what's y'all's thought process on this? Is there a little bit of getting a little too cute instead of just doing what you do best, just hand off the ball and try and get it between the tackles?
Ooh.
Getting a little too cute instead of just doing what you do best, just hand off the ball and try and get it between the tackles.
Let me rewind that.
Instead of just doing what you do best, just hand off the ball and try and get it between the tackles.
I do wonder how many teams actually do that. If it's or that's just like one of these like kind of old school thought process cliches. Like, no team is gonna do a worse play call just to get something on tape, are they? They're gonna.
See, I love it because when them boys talking in common sense, it just exposed Kellen Moore. He like, I hear you, brothers, but who's gonna run an inferior play just because they worried about the tape of what the next opponent might see and a tendency?
Do a worse play call just to get something on tape, are they? They're going to pick up the first down.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so in those situations, and that's the thing, right?
Hold on, man. What's up, West Coast? We got West Coast in the building, dog. Mr. Run the Damn Ball himself. Matter of fact, everybody, y'all stand up, man. Y'all stand up for the homie, man. Y'all stand up. With my boy West Coast coming to the building, Mr. Run the Damn Ball himself, man. Y'all clap it up, man, for the homie. Y'all clap it up. We got West Coast. Y'all stand up. I want everybody to stand up real quick and get Mr. Run the Damn Ball himself a round of applause for being the captain of the campaign of Mr. Run the Damn Ball, man. Let me see if I got some buttons in here for the homie, man. Y'all throw some yoga flames for the big dog, West Coast. West Coast is in the building, man. We gotta give him that presentation like he coming in the club. You know how they shine that light on him? They shine that light on you like, hey, we got the West Coast in the building. We got Mr. West Coast himself, Mr. Run the Damn Ball in the building. Y'all say what's up to Mr. West Coast himself. as I'm talking about Kelly Moore. Oh man, what's up? What's up, homeboy?
Brian said he thought they were confident they would get it doing that, but they were also trying to do something different. They thought, we've set guys up, they'll really crush it on this. A good example, you remember in 2016 they were always running that jet sweep to Lucky Whitehead?
Yeah.
And they that one time where they set up the jet sweep at the snap, and they faked it to him against Pittsburgh, and then they threw the screen to Zeke, and he went 77 yards for a touchdown. And so that's something where when you put something on tape often enough and teams start to prepare for it, you can kind of go the other way and take advantage of that. But I don't think that was the time to do it. I don't think running outside on a 3rd and 1 after you were already stopped on an outside run on 3rd and 1 was the best use of your play calling there, your play calling sheet. But teams will not so much necessarily put things on tape, but teams in blowouts especially will start sometimes running some different things out of different formations just so they can, skew data a little bit. Where it's when they start looking at what do they run out of this formation, the raw data numbers that teams review, they may see passes in there and stuff like that aren't actually applicable because they're running them in.
I missed some super chats. My bad, y'all. I missed some super chats, y'all. I didn't even know I missed them. Y'all give me a second to find these super chats, y'all. Because when y'all throwing a whole bunch of comments, sometimes I'll be looking at, I'm producing, and I'm sorry, y'all, because I really do take y'all super chats very serious. Damn. Okay, I see one. Renelle, I see one from you. You say, when she tells you that you hitting that spot, don't get cute and switch up the groove. Keep hitting it. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Is that what he doing? He getting cute. He not paying attention to what she said she liked, dog. All right, hold on. Oh man, good one coming. So I'm glad somebody told me to go back to look at these super chats because I would have missed it, y'all. Common sense said, most geniuses lack common sense. Kellen Moore may be book smart, but we need street smart. Yes, bro. He said street smart will get the playmakers the ball. Exactly. See, but this is the thing. He's being cornered into it. That's the thing, y'all. See, because I know you never gonna be able to control that dog, Kellen. You ain't gonna be able to control that ambitious dog. I'm sorry. He trying to get a job off the Dallas Cowboys. I don't care what nobody say. That's why he always doing cute plays instead of what's work. So the only thing you can do is just push him in a corner and make him obey. Like a real dog. You got to treat him like a dog. You got to make a dog obey. Okay? So I don't trust Kellen Moore for nothing, even with his genius. I don't trust none of that. I don't trust no Trojan horse. I don't trust nobody that'll do the dirty work of front office. I fully believe he's that type. I just fully believe it. I don't trust nobody that phased out Cooper Rush. I mean not Cooper Rush. Amari. I don't trust nobody that don't have the common sense to use Zeke in the red zone on tough yards. I don't trust nobody that don't know to close out games with Zeke. If you don't know to close out games with Zeke, I don't trust you. So the only thing I gotta trust the people around you. Okay. Now, and I'm glad you here, West Coast, because this gives me a chance to bring up something that me and you talked about on the phone one time. Okay. Me and my boy West Coast was talking, and we be having some like real deep talks on football. Like me and my dog, I swear to God, we should never talk on the phone without just going live. Just being real, because our talks on the phone be like we try to go as deep as the ocean when it comes to these Dallas Cowboys. And we was having a debate, me and my boy West. I want y'all to hear me out on this story. This is a real one I'm finna give y'all. So my boy West Coast, we talking on the phone, and he called me. He said, "Boss, I heard your content, bro." oh, Anthony Brown. He said, "I feel you, and I know you mad." He said, "But at this point, we just gotta hope he get better, cause that's all we got." And I was over here like, He was right. He was right. What they got to do with Kellen Moore? West Coast told me that. Because I don't want to get so carried away to where we busting shots at Kellen Moore. That I don't learn the lesson that me and my brother talked about Wes. So even though I don't trust him, I do see him doing some things that's better. And just like my boy said, that's what we gotta hope in this year. We gotta hope in, even though I don't trust him, I gotta trust that the stuff that's around him is forcing him to lie down in green pasture. And sometimes that's the case to where, yeah, I tried to get cute and I was caught. I tried to run a double reverse when I should have been closing out this game. And I got caught. So now Mike McCarthy, y'all also Mike McCarthy yelling at him on the sideline. Y'all saw it. And then the next play, he went to Pollard and Pollard converted and we closed out the game on the ground. But that's what we got to hope in right now. Because, see, everything that we've been wanting to see, we starting to see. Just keeping it real. For those who've been really keeping up with this, the running down ball campaign, the power dynamic between Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore, a lot of us been keeping up with this real close. Now we at the point to where we do have a run identity. We do. And it's been pushed now from Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones, and Mike McCarthy. Now we got confirmation that it's also being pushed by your quarterback.
Yoga fire.
And that was the last domino I needed to fall. Because I said it got to be everybody against Kellen. It got to be Mike McCarthy, Stephen Jones, Jerry, and now Dak. And that is the case. Dak said today, I was prepared to not throw one touchdown. Basically saying, I'm committed to the formula of us protecting our defense with the running game and special teams. Dak is committed to it. And that, it's my boy West Coast birthday. Happy birthday, dog. For real. Happy birthday. I'm going to call you after I get off the channel, bro. Happy birthday, bro. I didn't even know it was your birthday, man. Happy birthday, West Coast. Y'all obviously say happy birthday to the homie, the big homie from the west side. But this is good news, y'all. This is what I want to show y'all for everybody that been like, Boss Cowboy's negative, boss. He's so negative. It's no reason for me to be negative now. Oh, yeah, I'll call you. I'm going to call you, Wes. Matter of fact, let me call you now. Let me call you, bro. Let me get the homie in here. Hold on real quick. Give me a second, dog. I got the game on. Let me turn this game off. I ain't watching this stupid game. I'll watch it tomorrow. I'm not watching that trash game. I'm doing content. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me call the homie West Coast. Thank y'all for being patient with me too, man. You know what I'm saying? My boy birthday. And on his birthday, he come on Boss channel. That's what's up, man. I'm calling you now, big dog. Now, if you get too deep, bro, you know we go in there.
Hello?
What's up with it?
What's up with you, man?
Chilling on it, man. Happy
Hello?
birthday. Happy birthday.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. The Lord has blessed me with an extra year, so, you know what I'm saying? I told myself, you know, as my birthday for a big 40, man, I'm going to start going a little bit more harder, you know what I'm saying? So, if you ain't seen West Coast, don't trip, because for 40th, I'm going harder, you know what I'm saying? So
I know you ain't playing either. I know you did. Serious.
You feel me?
Yes, I do.
But I mean, shoot, I love everything you said about it, man. You spot on about Kellen Moore. The only thing, man, I'm an easily irritated dude. You know what I'm saying? So I get irritated when I hear the four-letter words, the four-letter networks, you know, finally being brave enough to say that Kellen Moore is not the guru who they thought they was. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let y'all know too, man. before we really get into this, man, y'all gotta nation, y'all gotta really, show some value to these independent content creators because, 2 years ago, man, we was presenting you guys stats and facts on Kellen Moore and his and the things that he was doing. Like I remember we used to have conversations like, Kellen Moore is actually Dak is helping him be better. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it's like, those were the first conversations that we had. Like, Dak, I used to say stuff like, Kellen Moore doesn't help Dak, Dak helps Kellen Moore.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And, that's what I've seen. That's why I thought it was so funny when people used to say Dak can't read defenses and all this other stuff. I'm like, I don't really care if that might not even be a requirement to be a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I need to talk to all the Hall of Famers and find out if they know how to read defense, but I do know this. Dak makes his offensive coordinator better. You know what I'm saying? So, and to be honest with you, like that's the thing. And the crazy thing about it is, you know what that really means? That means, and I know I'm not going to try to make this all about Dak, but what that really means is Dak could actually be even better than what we think he is.
Facts.
Because imagine this, man. Right now, I'm gonna tell you this right. Every single quarterback that we can say that we will legitimately say is better than Dak Prescott, they also have a better offensive coordinator.
Facts.
So it's like, even in the days where it's like we're not going to sit up here and try to pretend like Patrick Mahomes is Jesus every day. That's not how it is. You know what I'm saying? He's Jesus in big moments and he's Jesus in great moments. You know what I'm saying? But you know what helps that? A bunch of disciples, a bunch of people that can support you behind it. Like, It's different when you go into a game and you know that if I don't play well, my offensive coordinator is going to compensate for me. Dak doesn't have that, man.
Nope.
Like, Dak doesn't have that. Like, Dak doesn't have the luxury of playing bad and then we just being like, yeah, we played bad, but, our offensive coordinator, kind of outcoached him. That's not the luxury that they have. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, if Dak was with an even better offensive coordinator, I couldn't imagine the type of what he would be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I'm going to tell you another major fact, go Google how many comeback victories Patrick Mahomes has. He doesn't have very many. Go Google how many Dak has. Dak has like 17.
Yep.
Like, that is a huge difference. Yep. And we're not going to say, oh, it's just talent level. No, it's not talent level, man. There's offensive coordinators that understand once my quarterback gets up, I'm going to use the run game to put you to sleep.
Right.
Like, that's just what it is. We're going to put you to sleep. And, the nation, I know a lot of people right now are trying to say, the run game isn't working or the run game, you can't base the run game off of, the run game is almost like sacks. You know what I'm saying? Just because you didn't get a sack doesn't mean you wasn't pestering the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's still things that happen because your ability to run the ball. You're still able to control the clock. You're still able to control when the opposing offense is on the field. Like, there's different things that we can still do. And to be honest with you, our greatest deficiency right now is that we can't stop the run.
Yeah.
So guess what I said today? Like, people are like, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's two things that I do not believe is gonna get fixed in the next little while. Well, three things. Three things that you can't fix. I'm gonna tell you the three things you can't fix overnight. Bro, you can't fix your credit score overnight. It's not gonna happen. That takes time, bro. Your credit is bad today. There's nothing you can do tomorrow to wake up with $800 credit score unless you cheat. That's not gonna work. Another thing you can't fix overnight: penalties. If you're a team that gets a bunch of penalties, you're not fixing that overnight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's certain things. And then the last thing I'm gonna say: stopping the run. You cannot fix that. There is no magical fix to that. Dan Quinn just can't go in there and be like, okay, we're going to run this defense instead of this defense. Right. And that's what's going to stop the run. No, you actually need parts to do that. It's like stopping the run, I call it, I'm not trying to curse, but I call it grown-ass man problems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when I have grown-ass men, I have problems in my house that my son can help me with, and then I have problems in my house that only daddy can go out there and fix. Like, this is a dirty job. Daddy got to put on his boots, and I got to go fix it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of problem we have. Two problems that we have that are not going to get fixed is penalties. Because listen to me. We have a younger team, but we also have a team that has not played a lot of games together. You want to know why? Because every year we have wholesale changes. We move guys around. So because of that, unfortunately, guys, that is if you plant an apple, the fruit of an apple is what? If you plant an apple seed, what is the fruit of an apple? An apple seed. You get apples. Well, you guys, if you have a fairly young team with a bunch of moving parts, unfortunately, the fruit of that team is penalties. That's just what it is. That's what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? So what do we have to do? We have to overcome it. We have to overcome these penalties. So Kellen Moore, we need to practice more 1st and 20 plays. I'm getting false starts, man.
Yeah.
Like, I saw a whole drive get killed because we could not overcome, not the 1st and 10, we couldn't overcome the penalties.
Yeah.
Like, there was literally a drive where, and I'm going to tell you something else that I've seen Kellen Moore does. His mind doesn't make, like, when he sees, when we say it's 1st down, it's 1st and 10, we get a false start, now it's 1st and 15, 1st and 20. His mind doesn't change to, like, no, I can't run the same play that I was going to run on 1st and 10, because now I need more than that. You know what I'm saying? I need to run plays that are, like, that are designed to get me 15 yards. And I'll be honest with you, the Cowboys, we don't run a lot of plays that are just flat out designed to get you 10 to 15 yards. So it's like, at the end of the day, when we get if we get a false start on a 1st down, we can all feel it in our soul. Bro, he is finding it. He's trying to, it almost feels like he's trying to find the quickest way to punt the ball. And I'm going to tell you this right now, who is the 3rd right now in the NFL in punts totals? The Dallas Cowboys. Like, that's what we are. In practice, we got to start practicing our objections, man. Like, we got to start practicing the things that are causing us to lose, you know what I'm saying? And not necessarily losing these games, but losing in these individual, because, you know, a game is a war, but you have individual battles. You know what I'm saying? That is a battle within a war that we lost. Now, praise God, that battle didn't cost us the entire war, because sometimes that does happen. You know what I'm saying? But we were able to, even though we lost that battle, we still won the whole entire war. But I'm saying we have to start identifying these little battlegrounds that we're losing. And one of the battlegrounds that we're losing is, man, if we get 1st and 15, 2nd and 12, but I'm sorry, my faith meter of him converting is very, very low, because at right off the muscle, I don't even think he's going to run plays that are even going to be conducive to getting that.
It's going to be on that. It's going to be on that. Like a lot of people were saying Dak threw a bad ball, that one that he threw to CD Lamb. I disagree with it. Like, I think Dak put that ball perfectly where you're supposed to put it, between 3 defenders. You can't be a receiver that's surrounded with 3 defenders trying to catch it over your shoulder. You got to high point that ball. You know?
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest with you, man. Like, not even to say, listen to me, I'm going to even give Cooper Rush a shout out on this. Like, Kellen Moore calls a bunch of plays that are not conducive to the defense that you're running. Like, I don't really give a damn if Dak can run defense. I want to know if my offensive coordinator can run defense, because he runs plays that run you right into. Listen to me. They don't like. When Mike McCarthy said at the beginning of the year they were running too many option routes, right? Well, I'm gonna tell you, the good thing about an option route is if it's a stupid play call, the wide receiver has an option to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But when you're not running an option route, and it's really a hook or really a slant, even if you run it into the nose of the defense, you still got to run the play. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you guys, I know this is proof, because if you go look at one of the most epic, remember when it was the Eagles game when Amari Cooper caught that little fade route, to take the ball to the house. But if you go look at if you go watch the mic'd up, you can clearly hear Amari Cooper saying that it was a bad route. And then, Boss Cowboy, I'm gonna ask you, what did Dak tell Amari Cooper to do?
Just run the play.
You told him to just run the play.
Yep. And see,
you know what I mean? So
check this out real quick. K. Hayes said in triple coverage, nah, there had to be someone else. He should have thrown it too. Nah, bro. That's why we got to look at the tape.
But hey, boss, I'm gonna tell you this right now. It probably wasn't triple coverage either.
Yeah, exactly. They was helping out, likely.
Yeah, there was. I guarantee you that wasn't triple coverage, because there's no defensive. There's no triple coverage on the field. There's not a defensive formation or call that's triple coverage.
Yeah. So, and then it's because and when they say triple coverage, it wasn't triple coverage. It was them converging on the ball. So
yeah, they're probably in zone.
Yeah, they was in a zone and they was converging on the ball. But he would have to fit it right there where he was, and he did. He did. It's just that your receiver got to go get it at its highest point. It's so many times we saw Hopkins do that. You know what I mean? Like, y'all remember that play to Kyler Murray, right? A regular receiver couldn't make that play, but Hopkins went and high-pointed it over 3 defenders. And when it's a go-to, 3rd and 20, I want you going at your number one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like when it was, we had to throw it. We threw it at the playmaker. We threw it at Dez when we had to throw it. Yeah, we threw it to them.
And you gotta give credit, man. You gotta give credit to good defense. Like I'm a defensive coordinator by choice. Like, so I always see that, whenever the defense makes a good play, it's always because the offense did something wrong. Like, nah, bro, like, sometimes they just make good plays, bro. Like, and that needs to be understood. Like, and guess what? People keep trying to say that
West Coast, you know this, though, right? You play corner. If you playing next to a dude, and you know this finna be a 50-50 ball, are you gonna try to catch it over your shoulder or high point it?
Me personally, I got long arms, so I'm trying to go up. I'm trying to go up top.
Right.
Because you know what I'm saying. The reason why I want to go up top is because if I catch it up top, I don't got to bring it down. I can just keep the ball in the air. Like kind of almost like an offensive. You want to think about an offensive rebound. Like that's what we teach. That's what we basically teach the receivers. Like you're doing an offensive rebound. You catch the ball and keep the ball in the air. Because you don't have to bring the ball down. You know what I'm saying? You just got to catch the ball.
So what I'm saying is Dak actually threw it in an impossible window. He did. It's just you can't. And I know who fault it is based on how it happened. Like, I know when a guy is right next to you, you don't try with a defender to catch it over your shoulder. You don't. You know I got to attack that ball because he's in a good position. That's just what you got to do. So it actually wasn't a bad ball, but we said all that basically to say people... Dak with them super throws got to bail out Kellen Moore bad plays. That's the whole reason we talked about that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna also let y'all know something, man. Like, I'm from the Third Tabernacle of Tony Romo in the Baptist Church of throwing that nothing ball, bro. Like that Tony Romo was my pastor growing up, and I remember Tony Romo clearly saying, "If you ain't throwing no interceptions, you ain't trying." Now. I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to tell y'all something. If you're a bad quarterback, if you're throwing interceptions, you suck. Like, everybody doesn't get that moniker. But, like, there are some guys like Dak, bro. Like, Dak has proven by his talent-wise that he can make those throws. Yep. So I don't want him not to make those throws. Right. Like, bro, listen to me. Like I tell my quarterback every game. My quarterback is 6 years old. And you know what I tell him? I say, bro, listen to me. You gonna let it go, and we gonna live and die by every throw. That's just what it is, man.
Love it.
But you gonna let it go, though. But you gonna let that ball go, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we just gonna live and die by whatever throw you make. That's just what it is. So it's like, I don't want to be limiting Dak and his abilities. I don't want to, because historically, Dak does not really throw interceptions. So it's like, if you're listen to me, bro. Everybody's saying Dak threw a gang of interceptions last year. Well, think about this. Josh Allen, the folks that everybody's saying is the baby goat. Listen to me. Josh Allen played 17 games. Dak played 16 games. Dak threw 10 interceptions. Josh Allen threw 11. You know what I'm saying? But and then think about this. Dak also threw the exact amount of touchdowns as Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers threw 37 touchdowns in 17 games. Dak threw 16 touchdowns. Threw 37 touchdowns in 16 games. Yep. So guess what? Dak Prescott has earned the right to have a stat line of 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. He has earned that right, man. I feel like fans feel like Dak can't throw it. If he throws, bro, no, that's not what you want. That's not. Dak threw 37 touchdowns. The most he's ever had 10 interceptions. It is.
Hey, man, I already cried on their shoulder, bro. I don't think they can handle no more. I let them have it on my outrage on Dak. You want to let some more out?
Well, this is just what I say, man. This is just what I say, man. Like, Dak is the guy that you guys want, if you don't, I mean, it ain't even about if you guys want. I don't think that people just dislike. There is a group of people that just dislike Dak Prescott, but I think it's because of reflection of who they, they look at America's team and they think America should have one type of quarterback, but that doesn't line up with that. But I know we're not here to talk about that, but listen, I think that'd be something. But for the most part, most people are smart. Most Cowboy fans are smart, and they understand. Tell you guys why you do have a good quarterback is because the expectations. Expectations is what determines greatness. Like, let's just be real. Like, the reason why our mamas, when they look at us and they don't see us doing the things that we're supposed to do is because they know what they put in us.
Right.
Like, if my mama came to my house right now, my kids is outside, they stinking, and my wife ain't doing, my mom's gonna look at me like, bro, this is not what I put in you. I put greatness in you. You know what I'm saying? So you expect that to come out. The reason why you guys have these ridiculous expectations of Dak is because at some point you realized that he was capable of doing it. So this is what I tell people.
Dak putting it in these ball.
Stop being so mad at your quarterback and enjoy him.
Yeah, man.
Like, stop being so mad at your quarterback. Just enjoy him, man.
Yeah.
Enjoy your quarterback, man.
Yeah, man.
Because, man, we could always be. I mean, there's 28 other teams we could probably be right now, bruh. And guess what? There's 28, 26 teams right now who have question marks at the quarterback. You don't want that. And even if you have solidification like the Green Bay Packers, think about this. In 2 years, the Green Bay Packers are going to have a question mark. In a year, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to have a question at their quarterback. Like, bro, we're straight. Like, we're straight. So that's the number one thing I say. Outside of running the damn ball, man, y'all enjoy your quarterback, man. And last thing, for real, the way we're running the damn ball, Dak don't even gotta be Dak, man. You don't gotta be Dak. There's only one football. That's why I keep asking everybody, why do y'all want a wide receiver so much? Who's he gonna throw the ball to?
That's the thing. That's the thing right there. Dak don't even have. See,
you don't have to be. That's a different offense, boss. You know it's a different offense. That's a different offense.
Right.
That's a different offense. We don't run that. We are not running. Listen to me, you guys.
And
we don't have the off. It don't. But listen to me. Without Dalton Schultz, and I know everybody don't love Dalton Schultz, but listen to me. When Dak was throwing all those touchdowns and throwing all those completions, a large bulk of them was going to Dalton Schultz. You cannot run that offense, that heavy pass offense, without a good-ass tight end. And I know we love the rookies. I love them too. But they're not. This offense isn't built for that. You also need an Amari Cooper. I know nobody really felt any way about Amari Cooper, but we do not. Just listen to me. In 2020, everybody was saying we're going to a 3-4. Me and Boss Cowboy, even though the DallasCowboy.com said they was going through a 3-4, me and Boss Cowboy came online and said they're lying.
Right. The personnel.
No, they're not lying. We're going to a 3-4. What do we say, Boss? They're lying.
Yeah.
They're not telling you guys the truth. You want to know why? Because they said we're switching our whole defense and didn't bring in nobody else.
Right.
Right.
You
know what I'm saying? The personnel is what's, listen to me. The personnel, the coach dictates what you're going to do. The personnel dictates what you're going to be good at. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We are best. The reason why we're running the ball right now is because the personnel says run the ball, bruh.
West Coast.
The personnel.
This thing, though, I do feel good, though, with the new pressure that's happening. I feel real good, bro, about even some of the creativity that I was seeing in the run game. I do know Kellen Moore got a ways to go, but yet I still was seeing some things that I at least wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? And I know he been made to do it. I know he's been forced to lie down in them green pastures. What's your gut feeling in terms of what you feeling with the offense going forward?
I think that Mike McCarthy is doing what I wish Jason Garrett would have did, and that is standing up for yourself.
Ooh.
Like, what is wrong with you?
Ooh.
Like, I think Jason, like, y'all know how I feel about Jason Garrett. Like, I have mad love for Jason Garrett, you know what I'm saying? He always showed me love at practice. He's one of the biggest Cowboys that ever showed me love, so I got love for him.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell y'all this, but The number one thing, but I know you don't want to hear it. But listen, and I've always been consistent with Jason Garrett too. The number one thing I fought at Jason Garrett with is, bro, you let them throw you under the bus. You should have spoke up. I'm not about to go to jail. Listen, I'm snitching. Like, you do something in front of me, I'm telling. I got kids, man. I can't go to jail. West Coast ain't a real one. You damn right I ain't a real one. You do a crime in front of me, I'm telling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to jail for you. And guess what? Not Kellen Moore, but Jason Garrett, bro, you should have went out swinging. Your mindset should have been like, bro, the exact same thing that Mike McCarthy is doing. Listen, they're going to fire me anyway, right? So if they're going to fire me anyway, you're going to do it the way I'm telling you, and guess what? I'll die the way I'm supposed to. What I believe is, like, I believe that Mike McCarthy tried to talk to Kellen Moore because, I've seen Mike, he's been way more zesty. And one thing I noticed about Mike McCarthy, too, is he's making it very, very clear the stuff that he's responsible for and the stuff that he's not responsible for. Like when he said the play calling, that's Kellen's department. No, he's not. He's not saying that because he wants y'all to big up him. He's saying that because, bro, he hears the noise. Like, he hears the noise. And more importantly, like, you can see on that sidelines, like, I'm going to tell you this right now. I know there's something between Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy because yesterday, on Sunday, when they were going out there for that fourth and one, and they left the offense out there, and then they were going for a play, and then you see the Dallas Cowboys on the sidelines talking, and they call a whole timeout and bring the field goal team in. That made no sense, bruh. Right. Somebody said we were going for it, and somebody said no, we're not.
Hell no.
And think about this, and I'm gonna tell you, and I know for a fact it was a disagreement because, bro, if we both agree, why do we have to call a timeout? Oh. Boss, listen to me. If I'm the OC and you're the head coach, and I say, okay, 4th and 1, bing, 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 we're gonna do this. You can hear it in the microphone, bro. You can hear me talking to that. You can hear it. Because they all have the same headset on. So Mike McCarthy can hear this. And guess who timeouts? The only person that's calling a timeout is the head coach. So you know what happened on that field? Your offensive coordinator or somebody called a play on that field for that 4th and 1 in the red zone, and your head coach vetoed it.
Yes.
And said, take the points. Now, what was the reason he vetoed it? Who knows? We can speculate on that. But he did veto it. He vetoed it. Because think about this: if they were down for the field goal to the beginning, they would have just sent the field goal team on the field. But they called a whole timeout, took the offense off the field, and then ran the field goal ran the field goal on there. So there is a disagreement, but you know what? It's probably good though, because Kevin Moore was too young to be dry. He's too young for this, man. Like he's too young for this. And let's just be real. I think sometimes, Cowboy Nation, we give too much credit to our own guys. Like, I know Kellen Moore was the smartest dude in Dallas, but that does not mean he's the smartest dude in all of NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like, that isn't just because he's really smart here. That doesn't mean that pans out everywhere else.
Let me slow you down. Slow you down. Hold on real quick. Let me slow you down real quick. I want to rewind real quick. I got to rewind something, bro. So, because, see, I don't hear nobody talking about the feud between Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy, right? So I want to kind of camp out there with you real quick. So with this potential divide, right, that I feel like I'm seeing, bro, and I like how you brought that out, keeping it real. I love how you brought that out. The fact that play call was likely some type of schism or division between Mike McCarthy and Kellen, that likely somebody was getting vetoed, and I think it was Kellen, I agree. What does that do to our efficiency of our offense, and what does that do, good and bad, for our offense going forward?
Well, the question is, do you respect the shooter or the person getting shot? Me personally, where I'm from, I respect the dude with the gun. So I respect the shooter. So this is the thing. If it works out, then it's going to be good. But if it don't work out, I'm curious to know who's going to lose their job, because then technically both of them would have to go. Like, I'm just being real. I don't see how you can keep running and not keep in. Yeah, I don't see it. Because Mike McCarthy is circumventing things. And that shot that he took, like, think about this. Ever since he said the whole thing about the option routes, we don't see that no more. Like, we don't see that no more. Like, we don't see guys running in the middle field, going left, and the ball going right. Part of the reason why there were so many, like Cooper Rush was throwing so many balls like to weird spots is because they were doing a lot of option routes. You can't do option routes with people that don't know each other. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, and then that's also why I think he launching it more to CD Lamb intentionally, because now it's about going at the matchup versus going at a spot. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I do feel like our offense is going in the right direction. You know what I mean?
I believe so too.
Which gives us hope. And I think we a few games away of maybe seeing us turn it all the way on. All right, I want to talk about one more thing, because we done turned this into a show. This is supposed to be a happy birthday call. We done turned this into a show. All right, so check
Hey, this is how I want to do my birthday anyway. I've been on live all day, bro.
Oh, you ain't been live?
No, I said I've been live all day. I said this is how I want to do my birthday anyway. Talking that Cowboy talk.
All right, so let's. I want to talk about. Damn! It just skipped my mind. Damn, bro! You had me going, and it just skipped my mind. I ain't gonna.
Talking about offense. Talking about the offense.
I know I was talking about the offense, but it was.
I will say this too, though. I will say this too. There's something that Cowboys have to do too. If you want to improve your offensive line, bro, you got to get 5 starters on the offensive line, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you, this switching, this kangaroo court thing that they're doing with the offensive line, that has to stop, bro. That has to stop. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you get a starting offensive line, just a 5, I would think you would probably cut down on at least 2 penalties. At least 2 penalties. At least. Because I have to believe that part of the reason why we get so many false starts, like, think about this, bro. A false start is a penalty between Dak, you're in the huddle. You walk out to the field. You get lined up. Dak hasn't even said hike, and you're already committing a penalty. So that means there is a miscommunication between you and Dak, or Dak and you, or something is not happening in that huddle for them to know that we're going on 2 and not 3.
Right.
3 and not 2.
With you.
The only thing that I can think of, go ahead.
Hey, I'm finna conclude the show. I want you to help me with my star, all right? Or just kind of go back and forth with me in the star. Let me get out of here because I'm getting tired. But check this out. But first finish what you were saying on offensive line, then we go to the star. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, Cowboys going forward, you need to get 5 offensive linemen, even if they suck. Even if you got to go through growing pains, the offensive line isn't like a wide receiving core. It's not a starting 5 on a basketball. You need 5 guys that need to play together. That's just, you need to get that 5 guys. Like, man, I thought Jason Peters was playing tight end for a minute, bro. I was like, what the hell is he doing all the way on this side? Like, this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And it's like, you're not, and you got to think like this. When are you guys practicing these different offensive line combinations? Like, when are you practicing these guys? We're not. What you're doing is you're telling a guy, oh, you play guard? Go play guard. Oh, you play center? Oh, go play center. Oh, you play tackle? Go play tackle. Bro, we don't have 5 all-pros. That's something you do with 5 all-pros. Like, you don't do that with 5 regular dudes. You don't switch their position around like that. Like, you just don't do that. Like, and I've never seen, and this is switching with the offensive line. This is definitely something new. Because, man, I remember growing up, the reason why you can name all of Troy Aikman's starting offensive lines, because they never changed. They never changed. And guess what? Players get better. Offensive line is the only position in football where you will literally get better if you play more. Like, you will get better. It's just a matter of will you get great. But you will get better because the guy beside you can be better. The guy beside you can help you. You know what I'm saying? Right. But we got to get this figured out. And the last thing I want to say is it's going to get even more crazy because Tyron Smith is going to get his starting job back. So y'all just be ready for that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation that I can't.
Yeah, I know it is, but the fact that they're going to do it.
Cool. All right, big dog, man. Happy birthday, bro. And then, listen, we need to schedule a show, big dog. I know you be doing 1,000 things and all that kind of stuff, but landlord hit me up too. He was like, all 3 of us need to do something, and I agree. I think the people want to see that. Would love to.
Yeah, man. I'm always.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, me and you gotta do something. Me and you gotta really do something, though. Me and you. I mean, I know we always bring us people, but me and you, like, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let everybody know, but, man, boss, man, forget all the cool-wines. I ain't even going to say no homo after this. But, brother, I love you, bro.
Love you too, bro.
I love you.
Love you
Not
too,
like a
bro.
content creator, but I love you like an older brother, man. There's been times in my life where I had some major crap going on in my life, like some major crap going on in my life, and I called you, and you've answered the phone. So, man, forget all this Cowboy stuff, man. I want to let you know, bro, I love you, man. I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wish nothing but the best for you, man.
Oh,
All right, brother. Hey, you be blessed.
All right, that was West Coast. That's the big homie, man. OG West Coast, man. So yeah, we obviously need to definitely do a show. We never plan our content like, whenever me and him was doing our thing, rocking, co-hosting together. Man, it was always just very natural, never forced, always real. We agree a lot, and then we sometimes disagree. But we always handle each other with class. It's always the Cowboys first. Sometimes I come around to his ideas. Sometimes he came around to my ideas. Because that's one thing I can say about West Coast is he works hard to keep his ego in check and to keep first things first. The main thing that I'm very impressed with him on, after really coming around to run the damn ball, I really want y'all to hear me. I was impressed that fact that he had a clear vision of running down ball and how it meant so much to the Dallas Cowboys, and he got super organized about it. That's love, y'all. I really want y'all to understand that. Because I know I do what I do in love. When I come up with these ideas that I think will make us better and do these film sessions of us throwing the ball to Zeke and throwing the ball to to Pollard, just the different work. I know I'm doing it because I'm serious about trying to win. The thought of this campaign running down ball, my boy was so committed to trying to win a championship that he fully organized and preached by himself for years. My boy West Coast was truly like Noah at the ark, preaching, running the damn ball by himself. And he was so serious about it. He was like, boss, I'm gonna send you the hats. I wasn't buying it because I wasn't believing in it. I wanted us to be I was calling it an adaptable offense. And, to a degree, I still kind of would want us, but you can't do that in our current state. You can't. We can't be adaptable, especially with Kellen Moore. You tripping, right? But my dog sent me this hat. Look. Autographed each one of them. Committed. And he just waited. He was like, boss go come around. Cause he know me. Like, when I believe something, I'm gonna rock with you. I'm gonna be all the way with you, thick and thin. Let's go. If this what's gonna help win the championship, but you gonna make some money, I'm not hating on that. I'm gonna rock my boy hats, let y'all know where to find it, let him get something out of it, which he should, because he organized this campaign. And this is the funny thing. This run of damn ball is now bigger than Dallas. Guess who actually took this same campaign and started preaching it? Philly. Last year when Philly was throwing the ball, they had a group of fans that found out about West Coast run the damn ball campaign, and they created one for Philly. And they started a movement that they wanted to see Philly run the ball. And that's what turned Philly. So I'm telling y'all, hey, that run the ball is real. And there was some people, they were trying to sneak this West Coast. Oh, he doing that because he trying to suck up to Zeke. Daddy. I see what time it is. He knows Zeke daddy. See, because West Coast got relationships. He got relationships with players. He got relationships with players' parents and stuff like that, But so people start trying to figure you out based on the relationships you got. So you lobbying for Jalen because he did an event for you. I'm like, nah, I'm telling y'all, I've been rocking with West Coast. West Coast, listen, y'all. Just trust me. West Coast, if he feel like you bad for the team, he go bang you. He go bang you. Trust me. He go shoot you down. He gonna shoot you down. My boy ain't got no friends in this game. And I mean that. And I'm saying he not gonna be friendly when it comes down to saying what he gotta say for this team. I'm saying way. But my star, I made y'all wait to the end. Thank y'all for waiting. I appreciate it. I'm gonna give y'all my star now. Thank y'all for also liking this content. This is good news. Everything that I talked about is fantastic news. I mean, fantastic. It is fantastic, y'all. Before I give y'all my star, I want to tell y'all this. It is fantastic to see public pressure finally on Kellen Moore. Anybody that been following me for any amount of time know I've been saying, why are we the only ones calling him out? And now that's not the case. It is no longer the case. And it's causing our team to be better. So I really feel this and know this to be true. Because Kellen Moore is being pushed into the right direction, we now have a real chance at a Super Bowl that we didn't have before. Because the old Kellen Moore with that no ID offense, we was gonna be one and done. It was gonna fail just like Tampa. It was gonna fall right on his face. We was gonna get hyped up for the season. It was gonna be an up and down season. You know, we was gonna squeak into the playoffs, and we was gonna go in with that offense, and we was gonna get ran up out. But what's happening is we now building, and Mike McCarthy been keeping that dog on that leash and building this case, like West Coast said, standing up for himself, smart, calling out Kellen, checking Kellen publicly, and we are better because of it. Keep your eye on this fight because it's not over. Because that dog is ambition. You got to watch them ambitious dogs. You got to watch them ambitious dogs. Because them ambitious dogs will sell you out for their own promotion. They will. But we are in a much better place. We are in a place to where I know from here to the end of the season, we getting ready to see some good football, y'all. Mark my words. We getting ready to see some good football. Going forward with what Dak was talking about today and how they on Kellen Moore neck. Yeah, we getting ready to see some good football now. This is what we've been waiting on. So, my star is Sam Williams. It was hard though. It was hard, man, because I just had to give it to Sam Williams because it's so much upside in what he did. It's so crazy what he did in 15 snaps. What he did in 15 snaps, he forced the Cowboys' hand to give him more reps. I'm just being honest. Yeah, he forced their hand. So, I'm just loving what's going on in the defensive end room, just to be all the way honest with you. Because Fowler is balling. Armstrong is balling. And now Sam Williams done picked it up. And he the best freak out of all of them under Micah Parsons. He the one that's the most freakish minus Micah Parsons. Super upside in him. Like, who cares at all about Randy Gregory? Just for him. But when you add in him, Armstrong, and Fowler, bro, we are in a very, very, very good place. And that's my star. Now, for politics, I almost went with Turpin. Because he's been overlooked. He's been overlooked. He's making great plays on special teams. Not good plays, great plays. Fantastic plays. But then I start thinking, I said, boss, you can't pick him because you thinking he being overlooked. Who is the star for this week? If it was the star for the last 2 weeks, it'd be Turpin. But if it's just for one game, I can't have no favorites. I can't have no, hey man, I feel like you being overlooked. I think I want to give it to you this time. Now I ain't got time for that. The person who just earned it on the field, up and down. Yeah, and I feel you on that D-Law. My boy say don't forget about D-Law. I ain't forgot about D-Law. I got $100 bet on D-Law. I sure have not forgot about D-Law. But you're right. He do deserve some recognition as well. He doesn't give enough. Yeah. And I feel you on this, Macho. Macho say, for me, he changed the momentum. Yeah. And both of those guys did. Turpin did, but even more so, Sam did. I agree, Macho. I think you hit it dead on the head. For just pure impact, it was Sam. So, man, you know, y'all already know on these Mondays, this is what we going to be talking about. I also, you know, obviously, hopefully y'all checked out the OC's video. He got some more videos coming out tomorrow. He really starting to load it up as we getting ready for the next phase of the seasons, the second third of the season. We really ramping up our thoughts on some of this stuff. So y'all make sure y'all go check out this video if you ain't checked it out yet. And be looking out for our content tomorrow. So tomorrow, y'all already know I'm going to be talking about Competition Tuesdays. So Competition Tuesdays is going to be a little bit different because now we're starting to get into the part of the season to where you got to start really working on getting your guys to jail at some point. We're not at jail yet, but the gelling need to happen within the next 5 weeks to where we need to know who we are, fully who we are by December, but we need to keep the conversation about the competitions that should be happening. For instance, if Clark is coming out there and he's doing good on special teams, he's expected to play. If he makes some big splashes, we need to start doing a lobby for him. We need to keep the lobby going for Harper. We can't forget about Malik Jefferson. We also have him as an option for linebacker. And a lot of us not even talking about him anymore. He's like a man that's forgotten, you know. So it's some options that we have at linebacker that we might see. It's a chance we might see it. And if we see it, it's gonna make us better. But anyway, man, it's Boss Cowboy Sports with your voice matter, man. Y'all look out for some more content tomorrow. To the end, remember, we go always stay loyal, but never devoted. Peace.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Right. That's right. Let's go. Cowboy Nation, let's get it. We where we want to be. Been waiting on this. Now we finna have some fun. Let's go.
Boss Cowboy Sports.